So it is a very important tool in your kit, whether you are a healer or not. It can be used whenever and wherever you like. Now, the way it works is by tapping with your fingertips at certain meridian points, which are also called acupuncture points. And when you tap at these meridian points, you focus on your issues so that they get released. This flushes out all the dirt of your past experiences from your system. And once this happens, you reframe your mind and you reset your body. This is the way you truly get to master your life. Because if you are at a stage where you have negative thoughts like, I can't do this, I'm not at all good and not at all good. How will I accomplish this? I lack confidence. I cannot take decisions easily. I don't build good relationships. If you are in such a state, then EFT will hold your hand and will gently take you from this state to a state where you will start saying, I'm confident. I believe in myself. I can do it. I will do it. I'm good. I'm hope. I'm happy. I'm joy. I'm peace. I'm love. And more than that, I'm me. And that is the place where you start mastering your life. EFT helps you to remove all your emotional baggage and all your past traumas so that you begin to appreciate the true miracle that you are. And you also begin to appreciate the beauty of this life, which is God's gift. That is why I teach EFT, because I want people to know how wonderful they are. And they have the ability to create the life that they truly deserve. Now, to tell you something more about EFT, I would like to say that it is very simple to learn and easy to use. It produces effective, long-lasting results instantaneously. It can be used anywhere, at any time, for anything. Absolutely. It reaches the root cause of issues very quickly and clears them permanently. Moreover, it is a very quick technique and it can be performed within a matter of a few minutes. For example, one EFT round takes about 2 minutes to complete. And usually 4 to 5 rounds are enough to clear the emotional issue that you have or the physical pain that you have easily. Believe me, all the healing that you've been looking for is literally at your fingertips. You don't need any other tool. You just need your fingers to tap at the meridian points and release whatever negative is present inside you. Flush it out, clear it out, and become the true, beautiful human being that you are. Now, talking about pain. Pain can be of any type. It can be physical pain, which all of us suffer from at some time or the other. But then we can also suffer from mental pain as well as emotional pain. And it has been found that emotions are linked to our physical body. So if you keep on storing negative emotions inside your body, they finally precipitate into physical pain of some sort or the other. So it is not only important to release the pain, but if you can get hold of that negative emotion, which is linked to your pain, then that complete elimination of the problem is possible. I will make it clear with the help of 2 examples. First is a case of my own mother. She suddenly developed joint pains, and we did not know the reason behind it. The doctor started giving her some medicine, but I could see that she was disturbed because of something. And I asked her. So she told me about a person who had said something to her which had hurt her immensely. And that had happened just 1 or 2 days before she started getting those pains. So I performed EFT on her for that physical pain, that is the joint pains. And I also performed EFT for the emotional hurt that she was suffering from. And believe me, those joint pains were gone within a few days. I had to do 2-3 sessions on her, and those joint pains were eliminated completely from her system. If the timely action with EFT had not been taken, she may have suffered for many, many years because of those pains. Another example is that of a lady who suddenly developed back pain. Immediately she contacted me, and I asked her if something had happened in her office or at home which disturbed her. She told me that that very day, the day she got this back pain, she had had a fight with her boss in the office. The boss had behaved very rudely with her and had said many things which had hurt her. So here again, not only for the pain, but also for the hurt, I performed EFT sessions. Just 2 EFT sessions were enough to release that back pain. The moment the pain was gone, she was absolutely amazed because it was hurting so badly. She started jumping on the sofa just to see if there was pain somewhere or the other or not. And she just could not locate it. She said, "You are sitting on gold. Why don't you heal people?" And that was a lot of encouragement that I received that day. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can relieve your pains. You can relieve the negative emotions that are associated to those pains by means of EFT. So today we will do a group demo to release pain. And some of you may not have been here in the last 2 sessions. So I will quickly tell you the various points where we have to tap. As I said earlier, we need to tap at meridian points on our body. Now you can tap on the right side or the left side, whichever side you choose. Some people prefer to tap on both sides. That is also okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Now, the first point that we tap on, we actually will use 9 tapping points. The first one is this fleshy part on the side of the hand between the base of the little finger and the wrist. And we will tap here with the tips of 4 fingers of our other hand, like this, right? This is called the karate chop point, right? We will tap here. The second point is the eyebrow point, where the eyebrow starts, this point. So we will tap here. Now, on all the other points, we will use the tips of our index finger and the middle finger. So we will tap like this. So this is eyebrow, which is actually the beginning of the eyebrow. The next point is side of the eye. Side of the eye. The third one is under the eye. Fourth is under the nose. Fifth is chin, the chin. The chin means the crease between the lower lip and the chin. So it's here. The next one is the collarbone, which is actually the beginning of the collarbone. You have to tap on the bone. The next one is under the arm. It should be 4 inches below the armpit. And the last point is top of the head, where you will again tap with the tips of all 4 fingers of one hand. If you like, you can use both hands also, right? So this is the 9th point. So 1, karate chop point, 2, eyebrow, 3rd, side of the eye, 4th, under the eye, 5th, under the nose, 6th, chin, 7th, collarbone, 8th, under the arm, 9th, top of the head. These are the various meridian points. Now make sure that you tap at least 7 to 8 times at each meridian point, right? Now we are going to say a setup statement 3 times when we tap on the side of the hand, that is at the karate chop point. I will tell you what that statement would be this time, right? That is called the setup statement. For example, if you have to release your pain, it is always better to be as specific as possible. So suppose it is pain in your right leg, right? So if you just say this pain, it may not suffice. You must say this pain in my right leg. Or even to be even more specific, you can say this pain in my right leg when I start walking. Be as specific as possible. All right. So the setup statement here would be, even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Right. And when you say this, you will repeat after me. Right. So you don't have to remember anything. I will keep guiding you throughout. So when I say, even though I have this pain, after saying pain, I will give a little pause so that you can be specific about your own pain. You all are muted, so you have to speak it out loudly. The setup statement as well as the reminder phrases which we will use after this, they have to be spoken out aloud. Right? So you will be specific. Just say out aloud. Suppose you have pain in your right leg. Even though I have this pain in my right leg, when I start walking, I deeply and completely accept myself. So when I give that pause, you fill in the blank with your specific need. Now, what is a reminder phrase? When you tap at the other points, you would be saying just the reminder phrase, which consists of 2-3 words or maybe more. So if you just have to say this, if the setup statement is, even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself, the reminder phrase can be this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, because this is the part which has to be eliminated from our system. All right. Now, if you are saying this pain in my right leg when I walk, so the reminder phrase would be this pain in my right leg when I walk. Say the whole thing. That would be your reminder phrase. This pain in my right leg when I get up to walk, or when I start walking, whatever it is. So we will do 2 rounds of this, and then another 2 rounds, I will guide you what to say at that point of time. Okay. The third thing that I need to tell you is the SUD level. SUD stands for subjective units of disturbance. What is SUD? SUD is the intensity of your pain or the intensity of any issue for that matter on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being the minimum and 10 being the maximum. Right? If you don't have any pain at all, your SUD level would for pain would be 0. But if you have intense pain, it can be at 9 or 10. And then it can be anywhere between 0 to 10. So you will have to, in between, when I ask you to do so, you will just rate your pain on that scale. And what we have to do is, to eradicate the problem completely, we need to bring down that SUD level from your value, which you start with, to 0. Once it reaches 0, that problem gets eliminated completely. Believe me, if it comes down to 0, if you use EFT for this, then you may never have to work on this problem ever again. It has happened in many cases. It can happen with you too. All right. So we can begin, and you have to tap. Yeah, one more thing that I have to tell you is you need to tap 7 or 8 times on these meridian points, right? Even if you are able to say the reminder phrase only 2-3 times, that doesn't matter. But tapping should be 7 or 8 times at each point. So we will begin the activity. Just have some water. Just take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. 3 deep breaths. These are just to relax you. Now close your eyes. Think about your pain. It can be physical, emotional, or mental pain. But it has to be only one pain that you are dealing with right now. When we do EFT, it has to be one issue at a time. So just think of any one pain that you would like to release today. With your eyes closed, just focus on that pain. Just focus on that pain. How do you feel when you get that pain? How does it trouble you? What exactly happens when you experience that pain? What emotions come up when you have that pain? And what emotions are coming up right now as you're thinking about that pain? Did something happen that hurt you, that was not to your liking, which you think might be associated with this pain? Did something happen just before you got this pain that you might associate with this pain? Something someone said or did which hurt you? What emotion is coming up as you think about that pain? Now just remember the emotion that has come up. We will deal with it later. Right now, we will just tap for your pain, but you must remember the emotion, right? So now with your eyes closed, just notice where exactly in your body are you feeling that pain? Or where are you feeling the tension because of that pain? It's possible that you have the pain in your right leg, but you are not feeling that tension not only in the right leg, but elsewhere also. So just notice all parts of your body where you are experiencing this pain or the tension due to this pain. Does this pain have a color? If yes, what color is it? Does it have a shape? What shape is it? Is it spherical, square, triangular, irregular? What shape is it if it has a shape? Does it have a texture or is it smooth? Is it soft or hard? Now, while focusing on this pain, rate this pain on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being the minimum and 10 being the maximum. That is your SUD level for this pain. And just remember this value. You can make a note of it if you like. 0 means no pain, 10 means intense pain. Rate it anywhere between 0 to 10. All right. So now we will begin with the tapping. We will start tapping at the karate chop point and we will say this setup statement 3 times. Tap with the tips of the 4 fingers of the other hand. Even though I have this pain, and here you will specify what pain it is. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Eyebrow, this pain, this pain, this pain. Side of the eye, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Under the eye, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Under the nose, this pain, this pain, this pain. Chin, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Collarbone, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Under the arm, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. And on top of the head, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. That completes one round of EFT. We will do another round for this pain. We will begin. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Eyebrow, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Side of the eye, this pain, this pain, this pain. Under the eye, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Under the nose, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. chin, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, collarbone, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, under the arm, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, top of the head, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Just relax, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Have some water. Now, if you could relate some emotion, some hurt with this pain, you can do EFT on that emotion or hurt, right? So now we will do 2 rounds for that emotion or that hurt, right? Let us begin. And again, the setup statement here that I would be saying would be, even though I have this emotion, even though I have this negative emotion, I will give a pause. You state that emotion. So instead of saying that emotion, you can just state it, right? Even though I have, even though I'm feeling hurt, I deeply and completely accept myself, right? Whatever it is. And if you can, suppose somebody said something to you, suppose Sunita said something to you which hurt you, and you think that your pain might be associated to that, right? Suppose that emotion has come up, suppose that hurt has come up. So what you can say is, even though Sunita had hurt me, I deeply and completely accept myself. Or even though I am hurt because of Sunita, I deeply and completely accept myself. Whatever emotion has come up, just say that, right? So you will say it according to your need. And when we say the reminder phrase, I will just keep saying this emotion. So you just keep saying, feeling hurt because of Sunita, feeling hurt because of Sunita, feeling hurt because of Sunita. Just say according to your own need and be as specific as possible. So let us start. Tapping on the karate chop point, even though I have this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. We are saying the reminder phrase, tapping on the eyebrow. Feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Side of the eye, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Under the eye, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Under the nose, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Chin, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Collarbone, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Under the arm, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Top of the head, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. That completes one round. Just take a deep breath. We will do one more round for this emotion. If some other emotion has come up, if some other hurt has come up, you can do it for that now. But if you want to stick on with the previous one, you can do so. During this tapping, some other emotion might have come up, right? So do it for the new one now. Otherwise, just repeat the first one. So we start with the karate chop point. Even though I have this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this emotion, I deeply and completely accept myself. Eyebrow, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Side of the eye, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Under the eye, feeling this emotion, 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 feeling this emotion. Chin, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Collarbone, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Under the arm, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Top of the head, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion, feeling this emotion. Just take a deep breath and have some water. We will do one more round, going back to the original pain. So we've done 2 rounds for the pain. We've done 2 rounds for the emotion or emotions that came up. And now we will do the 5th round for the pain once again. So start tapping. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Eyebrow. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. This is under the eye. Now, under the nose, even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Chin, even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this pain, I deeply and completely accept myself. Collarbone, this pain, 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 under the arm, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, top of the head, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain, this pain. Once again, take a deep breath. You can have some water if you like. Once again, close your eyes and focus on your pain, which you had started with, right? You had rated the intensity of that pain. Now, focus on that pain again and rate the intensity of this pain now again on the scale of 0 to 10 and see where it is. Has it reduced or is it still the same? Make a note of this value. If you like, you can post on the chat box your initial SUD value and the SUD value now. Suppose it has reduced from 8 to 5. You can write it was initially at 8, now at 5, or 8 to 6, or 8 to 2, whatever it is. It is not a compulsion. Shilpa says, wow, I had left knee pain at a 6. It is 0 now. Delber says, it's from 8 to 6. Shelja says from 8 to 2. Thelma says 10 to 8. This is Preeti. Says it's gone down from 7 to 4. Charu says I had SUD level for back pain. It was 8 and now it is 2. Delba says, what if there's inflexibility more than pain? In that case, your setup statement would be, even though I have this inflexibility, wherever it is, inflexibility in my knee or wherever it is, be specific. I deeply and completely accept myself. And then the reminder phrase would also change, this inflexibility in my knee, this inflexibility in my knee, wherever it is. So instead of pain, you would be saying it for the inflexibility. So I'm so happy that you experienced relief from your pain. Now, anyone else who would like to post their SUD levels before and after the EFT tapping? How often, Charu says, how often we can do this? Well, it depends upon your need. The thing is that if it is a chronic pain, then you may have to do it for a number of days, right? So you can do once a day, twice a day, as many times as you require. There is no upper limit to the number of times you can or should do it, right? What your aim has to be is to bring down the SUD level to 0, right? Now, this technique that we are using, this recipe which I've given you just now, this is the simplest version of EFT and also the latest version, right? So you may find if you do some more rounds, if it is not a chronic pain, it may come down to 0 easily, right? But if it is a chronic pain, then it may or may not come down to 0 using this particular technique. In that case, you use another technique, which I will teach in the class. That is the basic technique which was taught by Gary Craig. That was introduced by Gary Craig right in the beginning. And I found that it works miraculously well. So I teach not only this particular technique, the latest one, I also teach the movie technique, the slow EFT technique, the surrogate tapping, which you can do for others. I also teach the basic technique which was taught by or which was introduced by Gary Craig. That includes some more points which have to be tapped on. So, and it also includes a 9-step procedure, right? So that is slightly longer than this one, but it works very effectively. So if you are using this technique, you may bring down the SUD level to 0. If you're not able to do it, then you will have to use that technique. And you can use it any number of times. You can use it just once a day. You may use it 10 times a day. It's all up to you. But once it comes down to 0, you can be sure that you've got rid of the problem. You may have to do it, if it's a chronic pain, you may have to do it for a number of days. Charu says, ma'am, you said yesterday we can do for others means, see, when you learn how to do EFT, when you attend the sessions, then you not only get to do it on yourself, you can use EFT for others as well. So you can tap for them, right? For example, if you are here, I would actually tap on your karate chop point, or maybe I can ask you to tap on the karate chop point like I'm asking you to do right now. And then, because I initially used to do it only on a one-to-one basis, and I used to do it for the client. I used to actually tap on that person's meridian points, right? Sometimes when you're doing it for yourself, it doesn't work. If somebody else does it on you, it works better. It varies from person to person. So if you like, you can do it for the other person. If you like, you can do it in front of that person and ask that person to do the same, like I'm doing it with you right now. But then you need to know how to frame the setup statement, how to frame the reminder phrase, because that makes a lot of difference. Moreover, there are generally emotions attached to your pain, right? Or for that matter, to any issue. So they are called aspects. They are the parts of the memory which have to be identified, which have to be worked upon to get complete freedom from that issue. So these are the things which have to be tackled. That is why a training is required. But if you just use the technique which I've told you, if not complete, you can get at least partial relief from the issue. But in some cases, it has come down to 0 also. So it works effectively in certain cases. That is, it works effectively in the case of some people. It does not work very well. That is this particular technique that we've done just now. In case of others, it may work for one particular issue. It may not work for another issue. But once you know the basic technique, and once you get to know how to phrase the setup statement properly, how to phrase the reminder phrase correctly, and how to identify and work on the aspects, if you understand all that clearly, then you are able to clear all the negative emotions, the negative traits, all the negativity that is within you within minutes. Yes. Amit says, can we use it to eliminate anxiety, stress, depression? Yes, we can. And we did this in today morning in the 11:11 a.m. IST session. Today itself, we did this for releasing stress. And people observed quite a large difference in themselves. They were able to release their stress. So you can just watch the replay if that's available to you. I'm sure it's available to you. So just watch that. So you can do tapping for stress release. It can be used for any issue. And what would be a setup statement? In that case, the setup statement would be, even though I have this stress, and there, instead of just saying stress, you have to focus on the situation that caused you stress or which is about to cause you stress. Because if you're about to appear for an interview and you are stressed because of that, you would say, even though I'm stressed out because of the interview that is coming up, I deeply and completely accept myself. That would be the setup statement. And the reminder phrase would be, this stress due to the interview that is coming up, this stress due to the interview that is coming up. So that way you have to change the setup statement and the reminder phrase. After EFT, Delber says, after EFT, I start getting a slight pain in the right of forehead near temple. This happened yesterday and today. So now I have to do it for the head also. Slight pain in the right of the forehead. So Delber, you have the pain right now also. In that case, you just use the setup statement, even though this is slight pain in the right of the forehead. So even though I have slight pain after doing it for, say, maybe stress, for fear, whatever you've done it for, and after that, if you get that slight pain in the right of the forehead, just use the setup statement and do a few rounds of this. Even though I have a slight pain in the right of my forehead, I deeply and completely accept myself. Slight pain in the right of forehead near the temple. Slight pain in the right of the forehead near the temple. That would be the reminder phrase. Do 4 or 5 rounds, it will go. If you have any difficulty, just let me know. I'm available on the Telegram group, so you can post your question there if you still have it. How we can, Charu says, how we can do this on kids, or can I do this on my father-in-law who can't walk properly as, okay, all right. So it can be done for others as well, but for that you need to do, yes, you can tap on, you can do it on your father-in-law. You can tap for him instead of him himself tapping on the various meridian points. You can tap for him, right? And if he can say it out aloud, make him say the setup statement and the reminder phrase himself. And preferably, it should be said out aloud. It can be done for kids also. So you can either yourself tap on the various meridian points of the child, or you can do surrogate tapping. I teach surrogate tapping in the class. So if you like, you can just tap on the meridian points. Now you know the various meridian points. Delba, it subsided. Oh, I'm so happy. If you get it every time after doing EFT, then just once, do 4 or 5 rounds saying, even though I get this pain in the side of my head after my EFT session, I deeply and completely accept myself. So this way the reminder phrase changes, right? If it happens every time after doing EFT, so do it, tap for that particular issue, that even though I get this pain in the side of my head, after doing EFT, I deeply and completely accept myself. Charu says, same here, my back pain is coming back slightly. Okay, if it's coming back, maybe there was some emotion that could not be identified. So just do 2-3 rounds more for the back pain as well as for the emotion that you tapped on. Just do two rounds for the back pain, do 2 rounds for the emotion. And again, I'm available on the Telegram group. If you still have any difficulty, then you can ask me. You can ask me other questions as well if you want to. Okay, so I will now request Ruchika to please share the screen. You can just keep thinking about your questions. You can ask me after the presentation. Ruchika, can you please share the screen? All right. This is the offer that we have for you. So can we have a look at the 2 packages, please? The next slide. Yeah. So this course on EFT, the name of the course is Miracles in Minutes with EFT. There are 2 packages, package A and package B. Now the course has been split up into 2 levels, level 1 and level 2. You need to sign up for both together. So that's the complete workshop, which includes both levels 1 and levels 1 and 2. And package A consists of this workshop with levels 1 and 2, and it includes 9 amazing bonuses. Package B consists of all that is included in package A, that is levels 1 and 2, the 9 amazing bonuses, plus a 60-minute one-on-one session with me. And please have a look at this full money back guarantee after the first class. You can attend the first, you can enroll for the course, you can attend the first class. If after the first class you are not happy with what is being done in the class, how it's being done, you can let us know and we will refund your whole money back without any questions being asked. This is 100% money back guarantee. Now, the course content for level 1, we will have 2 sessions, 3 hours each. This includes introduction to EFT, then the basic technique, which I just told you about, then demonstration of EFT. This basic technique will be demonstrated, how to get best results, because sometimes it is not, sometimes the level comes down to 0, sometimes it sticks at say maybe 2 or 4. You're not able to bring it down. How to bring it down to 0 so that complete elimination of the issue takes place. So how to get best results, why EFT may not be working and how to make it work. Then benefits of EFT, and next is forgiveness. We will deal with forgiveness of self as well as others. Level 2 will be done again in 2 sessions, 3 hours each. This includes advanced techniques for efficient and quicker results, 30-second technique to use during time crunch. Suppose you're going for an interview and you want to do it, you're waiting for the interview, there are so many people around you, you can quickly do it without anyone getting to know that you are doing something on yourself. And immediately you will feel relieved. All the nervousness will go. Then the latest technique, then this includes the technique that we've done today, plus we will also do the movie technique and also slow EFT. Then distant EFT, which involves surrogate tapping. This can be done for patients in the hospital, for people in coma. You can do it for babies. You can do it for your pets. Then demonstration of these techniques. All these techniques will be demonstrated in the class. Then simple ways to become a more efficient healer. Then you will learn to use EFT to heal fears, phobias, stress, anxiety, guilt, anger, emotional and physical pain, PTSD, grief, insomnia, mental blocks towards weight loss, addictions, relationships, and for manifestation also, and much, much more. Can we have the next slide, please? Now, coming to the bonuses. These bonuses are included, the same bonuses are included in package A as well as B. The first one is the early Diwali bonus. There will be 10 group EFT tapping sessions of 15 minutes each for money and success. There will be free revision of the entire course. Whenever I teach it again, you can attend the course free of cost. You won't be charged anything. Then there'll be 1 month WhatsApp support. Not only 1 month support, but it's a support for a lifetime. You can contact me. You will have my number. You can contact me anytime you feel like. You will be provided with course material for both levels. These are your manuals, printable manuals for level 1 and level 2. And these include the diagrams as well, which are required, the meridian points where we have to tap, and the complete basic technique is given here. So this is for level 1 and this is for level 2. All the diagrams, all the written material is here, and we'll discuss it in the class. So you will be sent the PDF, you can print it out and you can get it bound. Then we will have practice sessions which will be done during the training calls. So that if you're doing it incorrectly, I will tell you how to improve it. Then you will get the morning EFT routine for a positive and productive day, and the night EFT routine for peaceful sleep. Then the next bonus is 50 limiting beliefs about money and success and how to eliminate them using EFT. And the most wonderful one is a chance to get nominated for promotions by the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies. This will really help you if you are a healer. Can we move to the next one? Now the program schedule. We will have classes for level 1 on 18th and 19th of September. So you can take advantage of the full money back guarantee. You will attend the first, if you enroll, and after attending the first class on the 18th, you are not satisfied with the class or with what's being done, you can inform us by 12 p.m. on the 18th, and your full money will be refunded. The time is, the timings are 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST or 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. EST. For level 2, the timings are the same. The dates are 25th and 26th of September. And the 10 group EFT tapping sessions, 15 minutes each, will be from 18th to the 22nd and 25th to the 29th, 8 p.m. IST or 10:30 a.m. EST. Now, before we discuss the usual package, I can tell you that for both the levels, level 1 and level 2, you will be sent e-certificates, which you can print out and you can get them laminated or framed. This is for level 1 and this is for level 2. Okay. Now, the usual price, the next slide, please. The usual price is 47,000 for package A or USD 726. But the special price for you today for 24 hours is 5,500 rupees or USD 85. This is for package A. Package B has everything that is included in package A plus 60-minute person session with me. Next slide, please. The usual price for package B is rupees 51,000 or USD 788. But our special price is rupees 7,500. This is only for 24 hours, and USD 116. Now, apart from this, we have package C also. You have two options. Suppose you don't want to learn how to do EFT. You don't want to take training in level 1 and level 2. You don't want to attend the workshop. You can simply come for a 60-minute one-on-one session with me, right? Or you can just take the 10 group EFT tapping sessions of 15 minutes each for money and success. You can take any one of the two, or you can take both. The usual price for each one is rupees 4,000. That is 4,000 for the 1 hour personal session, and 4,000 for the 1 hour session, and 4,000 for the 10 group EFT sessions. It is 4,000 rupees or USD 62. But the special price for today is rupees 2,000 for each of these. If you take any one of the two options, you pay only 2,000. If you take both, you pay 2,000 plus 2,000. And USD is 31. This is 50% off for 24 hours only. Now, EFT is quick, simple, and easy to use by anyone for anything. You don't require any prior healing experience. You don't have to wait for external situation or people to change. You gain instant freedom because it happens from inside. It happens from within. The past is released. The troubling situation no longer grips you. The emotional charge that is attached to your negative situation is eliminated. So although the situation remains the same, that incident is not changed, but you don't feel triggered by that emotion or that situation. Add to daily energy cleanup routine. First aid. Administer EFT while waiting for qualified help, and you can also use EFT for empowerment. Heal fears, suicidal tendencies, insomnia, heartbreaks, and more. Then support for emotional eating disorders and weight release. Help improve performance in sports and other fields. Then you will also learn distance healing, which is possible by surrogate tapping. These are the manuals for level 1 and level 2, which I just showed you. These are the bonuses: morning EFT routine for a positive and productive day, night EFT routine for peaceful sleep, 50 limiting beliefs about money and success and how to eliminate them using EFT. These are the certificates of completion of level 1 and level 2, which you can take printouts of and get laminated or framed. Now, package A, this is just to recapitulate. Package A is the workshop consisting of 2 levels, 1 and 2, plus 9 amazing bonuses. The offer price for today is rupees 5,500 or USD 85. For package B, everything that is included in package A along with the bonuses plus a 60-minute one-on-one session with me, the offer price is 7,500 or USD 116 for 24 hours only. And then you have the full money back guarantee. That's it. Yeah, we can continue with the questions if anyone has any more to ask. Yeah, I'll just have a look at the chat box. Charu says, I was not able to judge the emotion. Please explain. Uh, well, it's not necessary that you would uh, think of any emotion at that particular time, or you may, some emotion may come up, some emotion may not come up, right? So if you're doing it for pain, just keep saying, uh, even though I have this pain, I deep and specify the pain, where exactly it is. I deeply and completely accept myself and keep on saying this pain and specify. Now, if some emotion comes up, like some hurt comes up, and you suddenly remember that, oh, this particular thing happened and it may be because of this pain, then you do a few rounds for that particular emotion. But if nothing comes up, you keep on repeating the rounds for the pain itself. Can it be used for decision making as well? Of course, yes. For people who are unable to make decisions or are confused, absolutely yes. You can use it for decision making. You can use it for anything. For if you lack confidence, you can gain more confidence. If you are not very good at time management, you'll become much better at time management. If you are not able to take decisions quickly and easily, you will be able to take good decisions very quickly and easily. So it's all a matter of the correct framing of the setup statement and the reminder phrase, and working on the parts of the memory that are involved. Very, very important. And that is how you get very quick results. It happens in just one session. New offers added coming up. Yeah. Package A. Okay. Thelma says, if I need to take level 2 in a later class, can I do so? See, this is the complete course, level 1 plus level 2. So if the dates for level 2 do not suit you, do not worry. Or level 1 do not suit you, do not worry. You will be sent recordings, right? You will be sent the links to the recordings and you can watch them. And the next time when I do it again, when I conduct the workshop again, you can join me free of cost. You will not have to pay anything. So you will have the recording and you can join the live course once I do it again. But this offer may not be available again. So I would suggest make use of it. Okay. Thelma says, I want to complete both levels, but may have an emergency during timing for second level classes. Yesterday it was suggested if couldn't take now, could take at later class. Yeah, you can, if you cannot take at all now, you can take it later, but you will have to enroll for it right now because the same package may not be available. The same discount may not be available later. So I would suggest that you avail of this opportunity right now, enroll for it. You will get the recording, you will get to learn everything from it. Moreover, I'll be available all the time for you on the WhatsApp group. You can even give me a call if you like. And whenever I do it next, you can attend it absolutely free of cost. Any other questions that you have? Incurable diseases can be handled using EFT. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes you get partial relief from them, but they may not be completely cured. So what can be done is, for example, in the case of cancer, right? Suppose it is some chronic pain, then if you keep on doing it repeatedly, you may soon get rid of that chronic pain. But suppose it's a condition like cancer, then you may get partial relief from it. So you may not feel that much pain when one is undergoing chemotherapy or the usual pain that one feels. So there will be partial relief, but may not be complete relief. Any other questions? So friends, it was indeed a pleasure for me to be here with you to release your pain, if not completely, but at least partially. Keep tapping. I would urge you to join the training, Miracles in Minutes with EFT. I can assure you that this course will reward you with a lifetime of peace, love, and joy. With this promise, I once again invite you to join me for Miracle in Minutes with EFT. Thank you so much. Maybe there are some more questions. Level 2 has your personal session. Thelma says level 2 has your personal session. It's not level 2. See, package A is level 1 plus level 2 both together. Level 1 and level 2, they together compose the whole of the workshop, the whole of the EFT course, right? They are there in package A as well as package B, right? In package A, there is no one-on-one session with me. In package B, there is 60-minute one-on-one session with me. That's the difference. All the bonuses are the same in both package A and B. The only difference between the two is one personal session with me, which is included in package B. Happy Teachers Day. Oh, thank you so much. Leah, thank you. In fact, we all are teachers. We teach. I have learned so much from everyone, and I have learned from each one of my students. I teach at St. Stephen's College, Delhi, right? And I learned so much from each one of them that I consider them to be my students, my teachers as well. So all of us are teachers and all of us are students. So a happy Teachers Day to all of you. Thank you, Delba. God bless you. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a pleasure being with you. Hope to see you on the 18th of September. Bye-bye.